Hello everybody, this is Jasmine Gonzalez. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Sunday. I apologize, my voice still sound kind of odd. Mostly because I get like uh sinus trouble, but the weather has just been like kind of crappy. It's Sunday, March 13, 2022. Today there's a show in Albany that they bring the Hardy Boys. I'm going to have to skip the show because I just recovered from an infection with COVID, so I'm not planning on going there. I don't have tickets, so and also I got other things that I have to take care of today, unfortunately. Otherwise, I will go. But um, yeah, how the boys teaming up in Albany. I unfortunately have to miss it, but that's fine. Uh, yeah, I did my rapid test, so even though the CDC doesn't, after the 10-day period, um, doesn't tell you whether you need to test or anything, there are no guidelines for that. And the PCR test, which is the most sensitive, it can still come positive afterwards, from what I have read, after an infection. But I did a rapid test, and they said the rapid test will just tell me whether I'm infectious or not. The rapid test came out negative. Super happy about that. I'm no longer biohazard. Um, but my gosh, what a crazy experience this was, honestly. Mostly because like I'm single, so like I had to manage this on my own, and concerned about getting my roommate sick too, which I'm glad that that didn't happen. Um, I now have to clean my apartment a little bit. I'm going to clean my apartment a little bit this couple of days. Um, but holy fuck, like I really don't. Like, please still be careful out there, honestly. Like, wear a mask if you can. Um, because honestly, the pandemic is still not over. You know, you can still get sick. Even if you're vaccinated and boosted, you can still get sick with the new variant. That's the crazy part about it. But I also understand why it happens. You know, the vaccine was designed for a different strain, so it's no longer going to be as effective for the new strain. So it's just science in there. You know, it makes sense to me. I also got my booster back in October, so it's been almost 6 months since the booster. You know, and so it also makes sense that the effectiveness of the vaccine, since they're also saying that that happens over time, it becomes less effective. So that could be a factor too. But holy shit! But at the same time, considering the symptoms that I had, they were very different from the symptoms that somebody else may have experienced with the original strain. So I never lost my sense of smell or taste. I just got a high fever for about 2 days, and then I just felt kind of sickish for 2 3 days, and then just recovering from that, you know. But it felt like almost like a bad cold, and but right now the issue for me was the sinuses. That was the biggest symptom that I had. Like my sinuses got, like when I got the fever and all that kind of stuff. Like my sinuses were like feeling like really really bad, like they were going to explode. Um, but I beat that, honestly, and I'm super happy that I did. I feel much better. I'm looking forward to get back with life. But damn, this was a wake up call, honestly. Like, um, I went 2 years um, doing what I can not to get sick, and then I got the job at Walmart, and it's just, you know, it's been a political game with Walmart and with people, because like, even though we have mask requirements, some people don't want to follow the rules. Some people want to just do whatever they want to, you know. And the procedures are not clear too either with Walmart, of like when you call, how you can report your absence, all that kind of stuff. So like it's been a very difficult situation dealing with Walmart, but you know, I'm just glad that I had protected pay time off. That one of the best thing that New York State passed is a law that give employees protected pay time off to use whenever they need to. Because if I hadn't had that, I would haven't be able to put for the days that I couldn't go to work. And I'm glad that I also had paid time off because I work full time. I get that benefit. But holy shit, yeah. Um, I can understand why people are still going to ignore the requirements of staying at home because they need the money. Because there are some companies still out there that don't offer benefits like pay time off or sick leave or sick time off. So it puts a strain on the workers. You are not getting any pay time off. You're not getting any protected pay time off, and you have to go to work because you need the money. Um, so I see that as something unfair that our society needs to change because people get the health of employees should be important, more than being at work. And I feel like if somebody went to work sick and they were in the break room, when I was in the break room, I could have gotten sick there. If a customer went sick, thinking that, oh my gosh, I just got a little cold, I'm okay, I'm fine, I don't need to get tested, and they went to a store, I also could have been exposed. There are so many ways that this could happen. And I don't have, honestly, I don't know how it got infected. Could have been at work, could have been at the wrestling show that I attended in 27. I don't know. It could have been anywhere, honesty, for all that matters. Could have been on Monday after I came back from the show. I really don't know. I have no idea how I got sick. All I know is like I got sick, and it was COVID. That's it. And at least I stayed home. But like also the way that I testing, the way that one managed this, having the test kits at home, that helps because you can detect it faster, in my opinion. But then also it's you have to isolate yourself. You have to like stay at home yourself. You cannot just go like, oh, well, let me go on with my life because I don't feel any symptoms. Then again, there are people that are asymptomatic that don't experience any symptoms too. Like they are not going to get tested, so they could be out there. So it's been a very difficult virus to manage, and that's why the cases were rising fast. And I can see why now. Because if you're not feeling sick, you probably are not going to get tested, so you probably don't know if you have the virus. So if the mask mandates are ditched, so you're going to you can end up making people sick. Um, so that's the craziest thing. And you could think that this is a different sickness too, and not get tested and just go on with your life, and then you're going to make other people sick. And so there are so many factors that make it difficult to control the virus, especially when states decide to ditch the mask mandates. That makes it a little bit more difficult to control and makes more people at risk. And I work in a grocery store, and it's not the cleanest place. People there's people that go with masks, there's people that don't go with masks. So it's a little bit easier for people to get exposed. And yeah, in a break room, like I've always have said, in a break room, even if you're requiring masks for your employees, in the break room they're removing those masks, so there's an exchange there, and people could end up getting sick in a break room because they were in the break room. There was somebody that was sick. They were having their lunch there with a mask, and boom, they got sick. Because honestly, like things like that are going to happen. So, but I'm glad that I survived this. I'm ready to continue with life. I'm going to be at the Immortal Championship Wrestling show next Saturday, hopefully, up in Ring Crew. I don't know if I'm going to be wrestling though, but we'll see. It's connected. You get your tickets, Immortal Championship Wrestling, Saturday, March 19, 2022. And then next show will be the Hawa in Springfield, Massachusetts. I'll be there. Tio Savio will be there too. But I am also going to be there, and I'm going to be wrestling at the Hawa in Springfield, Massachusetts. So Springfield, Massachusetts. No, Springfield, not Holyoke, Massachusetts. Damn it. It's not Springfield. Holyoke. The Hawa. Going to the Hawa. Looking forward to that. Haven't been the Hawa for like 2 years, and I'm looking forward to be back with them. Last show at the Hawa that I worked a few years ago, I got to meet Carlito, I got to meet Savio, I got to meet Huracan Castillo, so definitely looking forward to see Savio Vega again. Tio Savio! Uh, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then April 16th, Spartan Championship Wrestling in New Jersey. Once again, I don't know if I'm going to be in that show, but we'll see what happens. Anything can happen. So, we'll survive this. But I'm glad that I'm fine. I'm glad that I survived this virus. Um, let's get back to life. Life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. And yeah. Um, but oof. Yeah. Anyway, peace everybody. Stay safe. Wear a mask, and I see you at the new restaurant show or event. Bye.